Hello everyone, I'm Kevin, and this is The Real Way to Make Money Online. This week I'm going to show you more on how to manipulate text. I still can't say that word. Crazy. I've already got it started here to save time. Used a circle tool, made the shape I wanted, and then got my text, Dream Orphanage. For this to work, you do need a sans serif font with nothing frilly at the bottom, at least. I tried to find something more decorative up top, but none of it would work. All my favorite fonts, even though they're sans serif, they have pointed bottoms. That isn't going to work. You need it blocked at the bottom, which is why, you'll see why a serif font won't work. But we'll go here, and then you need to be on the move tool for convert to curves to be up here. Now, otherwise you got to go, I think, layer. Yeah, layer, convert to curves. So I have to right click and ungroup the old-fashioned way. Now I'm going to hit Control and the plus key. I use the one on the number pad. Zoom in. I'll start here. We need to move to the node tool. Maybe even more. Click that dot. If you ever get one in the middle, click the dot in the middle and hit the delete key. You only want two, left and right. So click it, hold shift, so you don't move out or in. And bring it right down to your shape. This one is probably pretty good. Hold shift, drop. That yellow line is supposed to mean you're connected, but it doesn't look it. But that's okay. Hold shift. Oop, and see there's an extra dot we don't need. Click that, delete. Okay, now we can hold shift and bring it down. Same with the other side. You can see this is just going to repeat. And this is why you ungroup. If this was still in a group, you wouldn't be able to click on the letter. You'd have to go to the layer panel and click. It takes longer. Click it, shift, drag. Click it, shift, drag. I may speed this up in the software. I probably will, so I gotta stop talking or it'll sound funny when I speed up. Okay, this one we're not going to be able to hold shift because that's getting weird. Don't want it to be so thick. Maybe a little thicker. So this A is going to be a problem. Figure it out. Control minus. Zoom back out. Ooh, that is a problem. That is uggles. hold shift. We need to fatten this out. See how Control 0 goes to full screen. Not happy with that A yet. Oops. I did want to hold shift on that. Nice straight line. Control 0. Shift again, put that back. That looks a little better. Well, I had this centered, but do this. Aha, that's why. It was centered, but because it's a Y, it sticks out farther on the end. Which is why this side doesn't look right. So, maybe using Affinity was a bad example. What I can try, hold shift. Nah, maybe not. To the node tool. And again, if you have Photoshop or Gimp or any other pixel program, this will not be an option. You cannot manipulate text this way because you don't have the curves. That looks a little better, but I can't really move it too much further without it looking funny. Okay, try not to use a word with a Y at the end, and it will work. Now this is different than using text on a line. Here everything moves. Where what I just did, the top stays straight and only the bottom forms the shape. It doesn't want to delete. There we go. And from here you can click add. So it's one object now. Still a curve, but you can move it all. And then you can go to your stroke. Up a 7, see how that looks. Oopsie. I do that a lot. You gotta hit the stroke color. Yellow never looks good. That looks okay. Blue, okay, here it looks good. Maybe it was this blue that doesn't look good. But you can start decorating it up and do the other way I showed you, like go back to here, layer, expand the stroke, go back to your stroke, move it behind, and then go back to stroke. I think we used a 7, right? Layer, expand the stroke, go. It's still behind. Yeah. Select your 2. Subtract. It added an extra effect there. Don't know where the inside lines came from, but that's pretty cool. I wonder. Oh, that's right. That looks pretty cool. Less cool. And yellow again. Oh, first put it on a layer. Not cool. Didn't switch. Anyway, I kind of like that. But that is another way to manipulate text. Hey, I said it. Wow. And make your designs stand out from the rest of the people. Telling someone earlier, always do something different. People that just people with straight text are still going to sell shirts. I mean, don't get me wrong, text sells. I mean, text-only designs, they sell. But the ones that stand out sell better. I mean, which one would look better to you? Something like this or something like that? If you don't have a vector software, I'm using Affinity Designer, and it only costs $50. One-time fee. All the upgrades are free. Whereas, if you really want to spend money, you can go to Adobe and spend a gob of money every single month and never own the software. If you want to stay free, there is Inkscape, which I don't recommend because it's hard to learn. And, okay, Gravit. Gravit is a good free one. It's online. There's a downloadable version, but you have to pay for it. And if you're going to pay for it, you might as well get Affinity Designer, because it's much better. So that's it for this week. If you like what you saw, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. You can comment questions below. One more note. I get all my fonts from Creative Fabrica. They have free ones every day. And then you can buy them straight up, or you can get a subscription like I have and download as many as you want every month. And I'll leave an affiliate link in the description below. It won't cost you any extra, but I'll make a small commission and you can help me feed that growing girl and her cat. She's actually much bigger now. This is a few years old. I think she's 4 in that photo, and she's 7 now. And I will see you next week.